you've ever tried to script or visualize or, meditate or do any other kind of like ritual to manifest your twin flame, this video is definitely for you, right? So my name is Susie. I've been on the twin flame journey for several years. I'm a certified Twin Flame Ascension Coach, and I work with twin flames who are in union and going deeper into their union, and I work with twin flames who are manifesting their union, and I'm manifesting my own union too. But I work with the teachings of union to help twin flames ascend and come together. And today we're going to talk about like how to actually do that with your twin flame, and what techniques are really going to be helpful to you, right? So the first thing for you to know is there's a difference between control and alignment on your twin flame journey, and it's really important to be discerning about this and to notice where you're coming from when you're trying to manifest your twin flame, because often enough, right, this is coming from a place of control, right? And it's very subtle, and you might be sitting there and saying, well, I'm not controlling, right? But it is, right? Instead of aligning with your union, it's trying to make something happen on the external, right? Trying to force maybe something in your mind to change, right? Instead of just aligning with it, right? Because your union doesn't sustain, right? Because you've manifested and scripted or visualized the perfect circumstance for coming together. Your union arises and then your union sustains because your heart has come into alignment with union within, right? Union is a reflection of your inner state, right? Of your inner belief about you and your twin flame, right? And harmonious union is even deeper than that, but it's a different video to look at. So it's important to note that these different like manifestation tricks and rituals to change something in your outer reality aren't like by themselves. They're not going to be like your true sustainable bet for union with your twin flame, right? The true sustainable bet comes from actually committing to healing separation consciousness entirely within you, okay? And when you heal separation consciousness, what that means is you're coming into alignment with love within you, because your twin flame is not just a prize or an object or a thing that you're trying to make happen, right? They're not like a pile of cash that you're trying to get. Your twin flame is your divine counterpart. They're your divine lover. They're your divine reflection. They're so much to you, right? Like it's a whole spiritual path to truly pursue being with your twin flame in the physical, right? It's a whole spiritual path, and that's what the teachings of union and the mirror exercise help you with, right? And that's what I work with my clients with, those who are in their union and those who are manifesting their union, right? Or maybe a better term is like attracting their union, like healing into their union, right? Remembering their union, coming into alignment with their union, right? Which is what you're really being called to do as well if you're watching this video, is to come into alignment with your union, right? Not to try to make something happen in the physical, but to align with that inner state of union, right? By healing, so you can have that inner state, right, be reflected in the outer, because the outer reflects the inner, right? So you have to come to inner union first. And you know, sometimes people manifest like brief stints of union, and then it's not really sustainable because they haven't like completely healed the blocks to love, right? And the blocks to being with their twin flame that they have. And that's why it's so important to not just do the meditations and the visualizations, but to also do the healing work, right? To do the mirror exercise, to embody the teachings of union. And that's how you really sustainably attract your twin flame and can, you know, develop this beautiful life together, right? That I think really deep down in your heart that you want, okay? And so if that's something that you're ready to do, I did link my YouTube video on the mirror exercise below, right? And underneath that, you're gonna find my masterclass on the mirror exercise too. But above both of those things is a really cool opportunity to have a consultation with me, where we talk about your unique journey, right? The blocks kind of manifesting in your union, right? Or on your path to union, and what it looks like to overcome them, right? And then we can, you know, work one-on-one or in a class setting to, you know, coach you and have you come into harmonious twin flame union, right? Because that's what I see a lot of really successful unions do, is they have their spiritual support and their coach that they work with, who mentors them and guides them back home to that harmonious union within, so they can have it without, like in the external too, right? So that sounds like it's for you. Definitely check those out. Otherwise, comment below, like, I choose my union now, and that's how I'm gonna know you made it to the end of this video and, you know, you're pretty serious about your twin flame journey.